Los Angeles, the city of angels, world famous for beautiful weather, beaches, and Hollywood. But in recent years, it's become famous for a very different reason. The housing is unaffordable, and LA is now the poster child for homelessness and drug addiction all around the world. Now, I'm from New York, and I've traveled around the world, but I've never fully explored America's second largest city. And with the US president threatening to send in the National Guard to restore order, I wanted to see LA for myself. Was it all political hype, or are things really that bad? There was only one way to know. I needed to go to Skid Row, the center of it all.
Yeah. Yes, all right. So we are here in Skid Row. I am jumping into it immediately right here. I'm with two awesome guys right here. This is Raymond. Nice. And this is Lawrence. Yes. They both used to be part of the life here, got out of it.
That's our police station there.
Yeah, police station right there.
The police right here?
Yeah, that's the police station. They get high on the walls. They get
Yeah.
They get high at the police station.
Yeah, exactly. Look, I mean, I'm telling you, that dude probably.
Welcome to LA. The Department of Water and Power. Is it an actual Department of Water and Power?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an operation.
Okay.
Yeah, there's transformers, all that stuff in there.
I see. Oh, man.
We just walked by some guys right there. He said, "Just give me the dope, and I'll be on my way."
That's what he said.
Right there. Yeah.
Smelling the distinctive smell you're talking about.
You might want to throw those away when you get home.
Yeah, that's right. You can't walk on the sidewalks here.
The smell. That's like, it gets really bad over here. The smell. We'll pass by several missions. This is the only one that feeds every day.
Yeah.
Monday, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day.
Isn't today payday? It's the first, right?
Yeah, it's the first. So it's
Oh shit! It's the first of the month.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's gonna be out spending today.
Yeah, very much.
Holy shit! Yeah. It's like Christmas.
This is young Pete right here.
How you doing?
How you doing, brother?
Yeah.
Pete go way back. This is Raymond. Hey, what time they feed over here, Pete?
I think 4:15. Another
Yeah.
So everybody comes like for dinner, like
Yeah. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
4:15 is
This
dinner.
the only mission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
How long does the line get? How long does the line get?
Man.
So down the corner, huh?
Yeah.
That's it.
It's about to open.
It's not open yet, right?
Is that supposed to be an
You
office building?
can't see. No, that's an apartment building. All apartments.
And who hypothetically is going to live in that?
All the homeless. It's for
Okay.
homeless.
I see.
They're going to be living lavish.
Yeah, it's really controversial because they spent a lot of money on it.
Hey, you should see
Look at
the
that.
one across the street. It's 19 floors that they live
Right,
in.
right.
I'm talking about. It's beautiful. Have you ever seen?
That is
have you been in there yet?
mind-boggling.
See the unit?
They're going to go from the tents down here to that big glass building up there.
Oh man, it's 19 floors.
There's like a donation.
God bless donation.
God bless donation.
It wasn't through me, man.
God bless you, sir.
So good seed.
Yeah.
Whatever you put out there is gonna come back. I ain't doing it with no bad.
What's going on?
Damn right.
Bro.
Right. I mean, hey, doing a good
Be
thing.
a cheerful giver. It ain't me. I don't give myself no credit.
All right, you have a good one, sir. I have never seen anything like this in my life.
Yeah, Ron's like,
In my life, not just in America. Are you from a church?
Yeah,
Yeah, see, we get-
feed the homeless and then preach the gospel and pray for
Yeah,
them.
see?
Oh, okay.
I'm Asian, I'm Chinese, but my brother, my sister,
Yeah.
all we are international. Amen, amen.
Holy cow.
Wow, that's good.
That was deep.
So they own all the buildings? So Lawrence was explaining how all these buildings are owned by like one nonprofit
That's going to
agency
be merely
called
an
Wine Garden.
Now, this street is a major crack street. This is also
So this is Crackdown.
Yeah, this is crack.
Is there like a distinctive sign that somebody's doing crack or fentanyl, or do they just do it openly?
yeah,
Yeah, you do it
fentanyl,
openly. Are you kidding?
the slums.
Why, yeah, I heard about that one.
So that's fentanyl. for
Yeah.
sure.
So if we go that way, you'll see mostly crack and crystal. And then if
Okay.
you go this way, all the way
Yeah.
down. All that on 7th Street. And then you can tell by
Yeah.
the ethnic group
Okay.
of people. You know what I mean?
So you're saying different ethnic groups prefer different drugs?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You could see it. So
So this just one person's tent over here?
yeah.
Guess we got an apartment there.
Yeah, I know. And you know, that's where all these tents come from, given away, you know.
Oh, so
These guys
most of the
aren't
tents were just
buying
given to them. They didn't bring them or buy them.
Yeah, no, nobody here is buying tents. 90% of the tents
I
here
thought they brought their
are
own
literally just given by the other programs here. Some of them, I haven't seen any in a while, but they'll take like 2x4s
now
and
look.
plywood and literally make two-story
All of
houses.
these campers
shit.
have moved in.
Okay.
See all these RVs? And,
So people like showed up in RVs and just staying
started
there.
parking and taking it.
Yeah, they probably got kicked out of
They
their
got ran from other. Yeah, exactly.
So the city will come in and tell them to kick
okay.
rocks, and then
Right.
they end up down here. And it's
Right.
not a law that you can't park down here.
He's not.
That's either fentanyl or heroin.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man. So he's like preparing it.
You know, I have a grain of rice
Yeah.
of fentanyl is enough to OD.
That's crazy.
Cute. I'm talking about maybe a third of grain of rice. A third of rice, yeah. Of
A
grain.
third of rice.
A third of
Just
a grain,
imagine how
one
small
little
that
grain.
is.
Yeah, could give you OD. Yeah, that's fentanyl. 25 times stronger than heroin. That's what it's made to mimic.
I refuse to do drugs in America. So what's this up here?
This is the refresh spot.
The refresh spot. Okay.
Yeah, so
refresh
they
spot?
can come here and
Yeah.
shower,
Ah, okay.
get their clothes washed. They come in, shower, wash their clothes. What's up, bro?
How you doing? They can even do the laundry in here. And it's free, or do they got to pay for it?
No, it's free.
That's
Hey, now.
Nico Worldwide.
Nico Worldwide.
Okay?
All right. Yeah, I'll look him up.
Okay?
That's a YouTuber?
Yeah, Nico
I will look
Worldwide.
him up. Let's look up Nico Worldwide.
Nico Worldwide.
You have a good one.
Hey, he get millions.
Millions.
Millions of dollars, millions of views.
Damn, I didn't know it was that good on YouTube. Like, where's that money?
All right, good luck.
You have a good one, ma'am. So that was something I had no idea existed. It's called a refresh spot. So all the homeless people out on the streets, they can go there, get a shower, wash their clothes, go to the bathroom. Don't even need your own house. Are those like sanitizer bottles or what?
Sanitizer.
It's just hand sanitizer. Here, you could literally just walk up to the table and pick up anything you need to not die. Hand sanitizer is very useful. They're not worried about COVID. So this is, so according to Lawrence, somebody probably showed up in this car, just got stuck here, and then abandoned it afterward. Now it's like a monument. Now, do people sleep in these cars, or?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the only reason you would like park here, right? Like you got somebody here from Minnesota.
You can tell what's being slept in and what's not.
Lives in there, you bet.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
The needle exchange?
Yeah.
So people who
It's
are
the
like,
highest form of harm reduction. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, people who are shooting up meth or heroin or even fentanyl, they can go to this place that's building up and around the corner called the needle exchange.
Okay.
And so they'll give them like ties so they can, catch
Yeah,
the
you
bait.
give them a
They
whole cooker and
spoons,
Okay.
syringes,
everything.
all that.
Do you think?
Curious, maybe I can share my thoughts.
Oh yeah, please.
So around here, they practice harm reduction, but I think harm reduction is a soft version of assisted suicide, because harm reduction means don't smoke that full of a dope, smoke half of that dope. You know what I mean? And to me, that doesn't work. I strongly believe that we're practicing euthanasia in this area right here, within like 5-mile radius.
Right.
The way I feel, 'cause I've been living here for 4 years. I've been assaulted. I've practiced everything that I've had to practice to get protection afforded to me by the state of California, state of Los Angeles. You know what I mean? My dogs have been attacked. I've called a PETA.
Right.
You know what I mean? And nothing happens. You know, there's a lot of pieces. There's a lot of these buildings. It's like they're caskets. You know, there's people
So like caskets.
in my building. Every year, 5 to 7 deaths.
Hey, what's your name, man?
Nelson Eduardo Lano.
All right, Nelson. So, your name is Lone?
Yeah.
And sex casual. I mean, at night, come here at
Nelson.
night, bro.
You cross,
You'll hear
fellas.
women screaming.
Hey, you take care,
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate your insight. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
He just wants the laws to be enforced and make things civilized. I don't know why the government of LA doesn't understand that, but so people just show up here, they get their meal, they stand out here, eat it, go on with their day. How you doing?
Yeah, they actually have a better quality of food than the other missions I've heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard it's always
they don't
really good
feed
here.
as many.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
So one is like the In-N-Out, the other is like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can see it's for the masses. Mission. They don't. You got to get there before 3 to get a bed.
Oh, so you got to show up early.
Yeah.
You got to stay there for the rest of the day, or how does that work?
You stay and wait in
Once
line
you go in,
until they call you
get a
in.
bed. You know.
And that's if you get in, because a lot of times people get in line and then all the beds are full. And so you've been in line for a few hours and.
Right.
Yeah.
But first, a quick interruption. Tariffs. Tariffs. Now, all the news outlets are constantly focusing on Trump and all the drama surrounding him. But could these tariffs actually bring manufacturing jobs back to America? Or are they just making everything more expensive? The problem is, people tend to stick with just one or two news sources they're familiar with and miss out on different perspectives like this one. Now, staying informed is very important to me. It always has been. It's one of the reasons I created this channel. And thankfully, I managed to find a small team on the same mission, Ground News. I've partnered with them for years now because their app and website gather the world's news in one place, whether left or right, so you can understand complicated issues from every perspective. You can check them out by scanning this QR code at ground.news/sab. The link is below. You know, what's happening in America now could end up reshaping the entire international order. Yet the stories we get about Trump or the Democrats always feel very one-sided. So one of my favorite features is the Ground News International Blind Spot feed that surfaces important news that the left or right aren't talking about. Seeing the bigger picture is the only way we can truly understand what's going on in the world and make informed decisions on the issues that matter. I think Ground News is the best tool to help you with that. For a limited time, you can get the same plan that I use every day for only half the price. So just go to ground.news/sab or scan this QR code to save 50% on their unlimited access Vantage plan. Or gift it away to someone who's a little too partisan and have more informed conversations on the issues dividing society. It's very important.
I gotta say, like, one thing I didn't expect was all these new constructions in
This
Skid
is
Row.
JWCH. That's who's got the sobering center now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Weingart's there too at Sobering.
Yeah.
I would think this place is booming with all the new buildings going up.
Weingart has them too.
He's trying to put him in shit that he don't got.
That poor girl's probably got some mental health going on over there. The girl is crying.
Oh yeah.
Talking.
Yeah, I
You
saw
see that
that.
often.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because there are a lot of predators here, and they'll
Take advantage of a girl like that.
like that. Yeah.
She will end up in a tent with 8 guys. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn.
Yeah. They'll
That's a regular thing. around here.
bro.
It's pretty.
It's
pretty
foul.
bad,
It's
yeah.
foul.
This is stuff for nightmares out here. I mean, I'm sure you're probably like used to this, but this
been
is such an
working down
experience
here,
for me to see it. Yeah.
You know, I've been a part of it
Yeah.
some years ago. Almost 30. But I've been working down here for like 25 or so. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Once I turned my life around,
Right.
started working.
What was it that made you turn your life around?
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. You
Yeah,
okay?
so you walking with these guys, huh?
Yeah.
I seen you guys way down there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had to go back and get my bags because they love
There you
searching through
go.
them.
Oh, of course.
Yes, they love searching through them.
Yep. So we're
searches
just
through
taking.
them?
Anybody that's
Look,
anybody.
yeah, you can't just
Okay.
leave them. And
Yeah.
'cause they will go.
My
through your
stuff is
bag.
very valuable. They like to put it online and sell it.
Oh yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
They have Amazon accounts?
I don't know if they put it on Amazon, but they put it on some type of
They
site.
put it on the online swap feed?
Man, I'm telling you, they get super bad.
How long have you been out here, if you don't mind me asking?
Is she the light skin? The girl with
About 27 years now.
27 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And where were you from originally?
I grew up in Compton, Gardena area.
Appreciate y'all.
I migrated down here to downtown because of housing.
Okay.
Yeah, some years ago.
But you can go there. They'll have some stuff there.
Really?
Yeah. They should be open in about a week.
We come back around. We gotta come back around.
7th of April.
Okay.
All right, man. So they're really protected here. Obviously, they don't. They're passing out syringes.
Okay.
So they're not gonna. That's why that guy came out. yeah, they get pretty protective about that stuff.
They hand out all utensils.
I see.
Everything you need to
And that
get
was
that
an
fixed.
actual center to like exchange needles, to hand out pipes.
Yep.
And so they just get them and like go right outside and start up.
Literally, yeah. Nobody's gonna stop them from. I mean, they might shoo them away from the building a little bit, but I mean, as you can tell, this guy's like right
they
in front of
hang
the
out
door.
right there.
Just
He'll be sleeping right
He
there.
gives zero fucks.
The dude's like smoking right there. Look
Yeah.
at
I
that.
think there's a dude lighting up crack like right down
no,
there.
that's Matt.
Oh, that's Matt. Oh,
Yeah, that's Matt.
sorry. Yeah, I didn't have the experience.
No, there's a difference. There's a big difference.
They have 2 Jeeps. Nice
Okay.
Jeeps driving around right now, handing out pipes to all the needles.
Even if people don't take the initiative to help themselves at a place like this, there's people going out like help them in a Jeep.
It's crazy. Jeep right there? Yeah, right there.
How do you even leave this lifestyle? You heard that lady, she's been on these streets for 27 years. You can see why. How you doing?
So that's probably crack.
Oh yeah. That's perfect. Hey! Whoa! Hey!
Some of that unpredictability.
Right. So Raymond has told me that many of the people here are very friendly, but they can flip very easily.
Like that.
Yeah. And things can get dangerous. There's a harm reduction facility where you can take a shower, you can get everything you need, you can charge your phone, but you can even get like needles. They'll do health care there.
This is treatment corner.
It's a little controversial.
You can charge your phones here, showers.
You can charge your phones there.
Yeah, see the chargers?
Oh, right, yeah, right down there.
Oh shit. Showers, everything.
Ah, like that.
Showers, everything. Come as you are.
And washing machines?
Wash machines.
Okay.
Yeah, come as you are.
And you said this is brand new, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It looks brand new.
Yeah.
So don't have to give up like any drugs or anything. Just walk in, have everything. Does Los Angeles not view this as like encouraging like drug use in a way?
Don't too much care how Los Angeles and all this space. A lot of people that access the services. Just because I use drugs, I gotta walk around with my shit possibly lose my land. If people wanna get in the lock zone because they scared they might OD, give it to them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because you don't know what's in anything.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
It's dangerous though.
Yeah, times done changed.
Yeah, you can't just smoke weed anymore. Sometimes it's got something. in it
Even
you
weed
don't
will
know.
have fentanyl in it, no?
There's been cases. Yeah, there's been cases. People
Literally
smoke
anything.
a joint, and then there's fentanyl in it, and then they're out. There was a couple of girls that just died recently that were on the news. I think they were smoking weed. And,
Yeah.
And they can. Is that a place where they can get needles or stuff like that?
yeah.
Okay.
So that's gonna be like a one-stop shop. Harm reduction kind of place. A lot of the stuff that they offer there though, however, is good, like having DMH there, like the Department of Mental Health, having them there to like assess people that need mental health treatment. That's good. But the whole getting high in the facility stuff and harm reduction.
I don't see how the situation here is ever going to resolve. I think it's great that they're saving people's lives, but how do you fix this? If all your needs are taken care of, and you're encouraged to keep doing drugs.
Yeah, it's all Cuban.
Apparently there's a Cuban street on Skid Row.
They keep that street clean though. The Cubans are the cleanest dudes around.
Yeah, for real.
Who would have expected that? Hola.
You can't help it,
Puedo preguntar,
Sí.
¿cómo llegaron aquí de Cuba?
Bueno, yo vine en el Mariel
Ah,
en 1980.
1980. Long time ago.
1980, long time ago.
I wasn't born.
Yeah. Working. Now I die.
Hey, I got the American flag.
Yeah. America.
It is American.
America every day.
Every day. Well, good luck, sir. Good luck. And I like Cuba. I gotta go visit sometime. America every day. Here is America.
Things is different down here, you feel me, Skid Row, you know, with health, you know, financial.
How long you been down here?
benefits. Me, I was homeless down here for 2 years.
Okay.
2 years.
I've been down here 30.
I got out
I was
of here.
homeless down there too.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I got out of here in the grace of God. I'm in aviation school
I've
now.
been down here for a long time.
I got me a fiance.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's what I'm talking. What's your name, youngster?
My name is, don't worry about it.
You can give me an initial. You
Yeah,
T
man.
then.
Nice to meet you, man.
All right, soldier.
I'm a youngster.
Hey.
Stand up, soldier.
Hey, you too. Estamos en Cuba. How you doing? So there you go. If you go to Skid Row, the best part to be is the Cuban part. I still don't fully understand how a bunch of Cubans ended up in Skid Row, but they got the cleanest part. A couple of torched buildings right over here. It was a mental health building.
Yeah. That apartment building was mental health. Offered this mental health.
I keep forgetting. I gotta watch where we're stepping because like there could even be like needles and stuff like, lying around here, right?
Yeah.
So they told me the one thing to absolutely not go into and especially not film are the parks.
You got some much better bands.
Because
Oh yeah.
first of all, there's a lot of drug taking going on, but also dealing. There's violence. You have no idea what you could be walking into, and we really got to watch where we're stepping here. My man here just stepped in literal shit a second ago. There's needles lying around. How you doing? Yeah, I wish I had some dollars to give you, but good luck, man. What's with all these cars parked in the street? Is that a parking spot?
Yeah, they make it a parking spot and then they go in the little. This whole building is a swap meet mall.
Swap meet mall.
And they're selling all kinds of shit, you know, phone cases, watches,
I see.
shock or something. And then that old building down the corner.
I heard about that from NWA.
that old building right there is a swap meet too.
Syringes right there.
That's still got the
Another
point
one
in
over
it.
there. Oh, see it. It's genuinely dangerous.
I almost stepped in shit again.
I could like accidentally step on one of those and like get HIV or something. I mean, already it's like what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and they're doing crystal meth. So you see you got like all these vendors along the streets here selling all the stuff that people on the streets would need. Most of the items are stuff to not smell. Toothpaste, mouthwash, soap right here, rub, Excedrin. What's these right here? These are antibiotics?
Yeah. Ampicillin and tetracycline.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't you need like a prescription for that?
Not in downtown.
Not here.
Yeah, you could get anything here. They're probably from Mexico.
Este es nuevo.
¿Es nuevo?
Sí.
Usted diga que le faltan 20.
Sí.
Sí, no, huele bien, pero ya tengo en casa. Gracias, mi amor.
No, ya está todo feo.
Smells good.
Got Dragon Ball Z figures.
Yeah.
Very fitting, they got Dragon Ball Z figurines. Considering how many people you got right down the street there going Super Saiyan.
You know what's crazy is since the whole deportation thing, it used to be way more crowded than this too. A lot of people don't really come out because it's largely Hispanics that are down here shopping. I mean, you get everybody, but mostly Hispanic.
It used to be way more crowded with Hispanic people who are not necessarily homeless, but they're coming down here for some good deals, but with everybody getting deported, business is way down. How you doing? Do the people here, they buy plants and like take it back to their tents?
Yeah.
That's what they do? Interesting. Didn't know. For some reason, there's an ATM on wheels over there. God only knows what happened there. And somebody is tripping balls over there. So we're driving out of Skid Row now. Now we're in downtown LA. Which to my eyes barely looks any different from Skid Row. But here you got Whole Foods, you got Chipotle, got people coming to go to work, right? Like this is where all the big businesses are, right?
Yeah. Business district.
So you see all this fencing on the sidewalk. That's so that people can't put their tents up. It has to be the most popular park I've ever seen. People never want to leave. Stuff of nightmares. Raymond was homeless for a period of time.
I was.
Isn't that right?
I was, yeah. I was homeless for about 6 years total, but I had been using off and on from like 15, 16 years old all the way up until I was about 28 before I got my life straight. Went to treatment. Was looking at prison time. It was either treatment or prison, and that's a good motivator at that time. So
it's a very good motivator.
Very, very good motivator. You don't see much of that nowadays, but you know. Changed my life for sure. Used to do meth and spent a lot of time in the LA County Jail and up in Wayside, and I've been fortunate enough to take the hard lessons I learned growing up through my life and apply them to the community that I'm trying to help and serve, and it's been pretty successful so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you can be inspirational to anybody watching this, because you know, like a lot of people think you end up here, you never leave, like you never get your life together. But
I always say, man, like if I'm a fucking truck, dude, and if I could do it, I believe anybody can do it. It's hard. Nothing is easy. Nothing about it is easy. If you've been using repeatedly for a very long time in your life, it's very hard habit to break. And if you keep hanging around with the same people and living that same lifestyle, nothing's gonna ever change. But anybody can do it. It just takes a little bit of commitment, and you gotta want to do it.
right.
You know.
One thing you don't fully understand as a New Yorker before coming to LA is just like how spread out this city is. I mean, look at that. That's all the skyscrapers in the city over there. And this is the second biggest city in the US, 13 million people. What's going on here? This feels like Long Island with a few skyscrapers thrown in. I mean, don't get me wrong though. I like that you have literal mountains as part of the city. You can just go hiking in Los Angeles, you get these crazy views. It's probably expensive as fuck to live up here. But hey, you don't have that in New York. So I'm walking along near the Griffith Observatory. I was told this is where you get the best views of the city. Look, over there, there's Hollywood. It is just really wild though, the contrast between different parts of the city. You know, I mean, we just saw Skid Row, and now look where we are now. Doesn't get any more peaceful than this. Although, do have some trademark LA graffiti right there. You can tell we're not in Kansas. All right, let's go to a very different part of LA. Let's go to one of the, what I think are the nicer parts of the city. Let's go to Santa Monica. Hi, how you doing?
Hello, Tommy, right?
That's me.
Go ahead. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man, thank you.
I like the Tesla.
Oh, really?
I'm from New York. I don't see Tesla Ubers too often.
Oh, really? You don't see as much?
Nah.
At least over there, you guys have the metro, you know?
Oh, yeah, we do. Los Angeles is so spread out.
Yeah.
It feels like a bunch of suburbs.
Yep, that's what it is.
Made into a city. The subway here in LA, it's like more kind of sketchy, or
yeah,
is that what you mean?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. So, definitely.
Yeah, so it's hard to get around places and it's sketchy.
Yeah, it's sketchy.
Not a good deal.
Since I've been here, I've never taken a metro, even once. Here, man, 18 years, not even once. Not even thinking about it.
There we go. That was a fun little Uber ride. And now we're at Venice Beach. Here's the Pacific Ocean. There's a plane taking off from LAX. It's really windy. You know, what they told me before coming to LA, what they told me was that they were pushing all of the homeless population into Skid Row. But now that I'm here on Venice Beach, and I see a dude standing around with a blanket blowing in the wind, I'm starting to think the homeless population of LA is literally everywhere. Literally right over there to my right, in full public view of Venice Beach. It's a bunch of people whipping out needles, getting ready to do fentanyl. This is crazy. I'm gonna ask, what are you guys filming?
Did you get it out there?
What? China? Yeah, the Chinese advertisement being filmed over there.
Ready and
for who knows what. It's really weird. I feel like this is a scene that you could only see in America. Venice Beach. Just, there's people out here visiting the beach, rollerblading, riding bikes. There's people that brought their kids here. And yet at the same time, there's a lot of homeless people here doing every single drug imaginable. It's like this weird contrast. In no other country would this like exist. Still got your hippies selling whatever this stuff is. Huh. Guess it's enjoyable.
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good, considering a windy day like today.
It's a bit windy. You got your own little thing going here, or what's this?
Well, yeah, they let you set, if you find a spot, see how nobody there to play, you go ahead and set up and start playing and just busking. Because I think because this side of the place is a state park and that side's the city, so they can't stop us.
Ah, okay, that's how it is.
But we try not to disturb people anyway. We're not here to make people miserable.
I got you. Nobody ever breaks any rules in LA.
Not here.
No. There you go. Friendly hippies / homeless people. Are they homeless? I don't even know. But they're friendly. I don't know what the hell just happened right there, but they're yelling, "Get out of my store."
Sitting on the pier now that the other guy went home. I'll begin in a few short seconds with the...
This whole city is kind of funny, you know? Just see a shopping cart left right on the sidewalk. Why was it left there? I don't know. An interesting thing that Raymond told me yesterday was that the homeless population in Santa Monica in Venice Beach exploded after they built this metro station. Basically after they built this metro line that connects the rest of LA to Santa Monica. Now obviously building metro lines is very important to help lift people out of poverty, help them get to their jobs, so, you know. Alright. $175 to ride the metro here. It's half the price in New York at least. I find it interesting how there's no barriers at all to get onto the platform. They're trying to do it like European style, where you just validate the ticket yourself, and it's kind of just, you know, relying on the trust of society. I don't think you could do that in America. That's not gonna work. 2, 1.
Would you like to see me fire a machine gun, drive a tank, and act like a New Yorker in Georgia and Alabama? Well, YouTube doesn't want you to see that. I can't post this video without it getting demonetized, and that's annoying. So there's only one place I can put it, on Patreon. For as little as $5, you can support these adventures and get to see a full-length video of me acting like a damn fool. Check it out, and I appreciate the support.
In the late 1700s, Los Angeles was founded by the Spanish. And originally, there were only 44 inhabitants. Pretty small town. Then, once Mexico got its own independence, it passed under Mexican control. But the Mexicans never had many settlers in this region that they called Alta California, Upper California, as opposed to Baja California, which is still under the control of Mexico. We might go there. So after the US-Mexican War, the US took what we call California and Los Angeles. But for a long time, there wasn't that much here. LA didn't really get started until oil was discovered and we started drilling. LA is wild. I swear, there's a homeless encampment on every single street. It's hard to believe that LA really started as a place where we drilled for oil. And in fact, you can still see some of the wells in LA. They're still drilling, even today. I know, it's very hard to believe. But they do like this thing in LA where they cover it with like an outer shell so you can't actually see the drill. They shield the local population from the resources that is powering the whole city. Nowadays, of course, LA is one of the worst places in the country to have a gas-powered car. It's almost synonymous with not using oil. It's the place to have an electric vehicle, to drive a Tesla. Oh wait, I don't know if it's still socially acceptable to drive a Tesla anymore. Drive some kind of electric car. Crazy to imagine. Nowadays, California has some of the highest gas prices in the entire nation. There's tons of taxes on it. And to be fair, LA had a huge problem with pollution. It looked like a city in China. Well, China from about 15 years ago. But eventually, LA started really growing as one of the biggest container ports in the United States. It's a key port on the Pacific Ocean. And more famously, it grew because of a little known place called Hollywood. So LA grew, and it grew and it grew. What most don't know is that LA was not the second biggest city in the US until the 1980s. It took a long time for it to get to this stage, and a lot of it was built on intermigration from the US, people looking for a place with better weather, obviously Mexican migration coming from Mexico and other parts of Central America. And it became known for its urban sprawl. Like I said, LA compared to New York feels like a massive sprawling suburb. And the traffic is horrendous, as I experienced the other day. Which is why you have dudes like that one up there, taking a helicopter to avoid the traffic. And here is the famous Hollywood Boulevard, and that is not the first star I was expecting. Thomas Edison. There you go. I'm under the impression that Hollywood Boulevard is like the Times Square of LA. And just like Times Square, although it's changed a bit in recent history for New York, it's definitely a kind of a grimy feeling in spite of all the tourists. It's kind of wild that you can go on a tour and just go look at celebrities' homes and just like go and stalk celebrities.
It's signing all over the place.
你们是法轮功吗？
对对，哇，你会说中文啊？
我会说中文。
啊，好厉害啊！
法轮功。They set up everywhere. Kind of surprised that one hasn't been wrecked yet. It's actually in pretty good condition. I don't know how badly you gotta fuck up to get your star removed from the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Diddy's still there. Break out the baby oil. So you have like some local security on the street moving along homeless people that have wandered onto Hollywood Boulevard. LA has become a mega city, a megalopolis. And people are still coming here, but I feel like things have changed. For the first time over the last few years, LA saw a population decrease, not an increase. And I don't know what I could show you that hasn't already been shown a million times before. LA is a super famous city, obviously. People from around the world dream of coming here. Housing prices in LA are insane. People feel the city is getting more dangerous. And then, of course, there's the issue that we saw yesterday. The homeless population, the homeless situation in LA is on another level. And it's not getting better with the policies they have in place. What is the most empathetic thing to do? Is it to allow people that are caught in a vicious cycle of drug use and potentially mental illness to stay in that cycle, to help feed that cycle, to help provide syringes, Narcan, so that no one ever dies? And then certainly that is empathetic. I support that. But you see the problem. Riemann told me that with the policies they have now in LA, he would still be homeless. And that hit hard. That hit hard. You gotta think, when you're trying to get someone to do something, it's always a constant battle between the carrot and the stick. And right now, in LA, I think it's safe to say there's a little too much carrot. There has to be like a happy medium between how China handles its homeless crisis by just disappearing everyone, and what LA does, which is basically encouraging you to be homeless. The solution, as always, has to be somewhere in the middle. For the people that have mental illness, open more asylums, offer more mental assistance, offer more psychiatric care. And don't encourage people to become addicted to fentanyl. Come on now. Basic common sense. At some point we gotta recognize that it's more empathetic to arrest somebody if they're doing an illegal substance and get them out of that cycle than it is to encourage them to continue that cycle. Otherwise you're gonna be seeing a lot more signs like that. Although if you do want to move to LA, there you go. There's a number. You're welcome. I'll take a commission. Fentanyl is not like weed or any other drug. That shit is a nightmare. It kills very easily. You need a very, very microscopic dose to have an overdose. No one should ever take that. I get too preachy in these US videos. I gotta shut the hell up. I do it because I care. I do. As much as I make fun of America, I genuinely want the best for this country. But it's like we just keep shooting ourselves in the foot. Yeah, maybe that's just America. America is built on freedom. Freedom to do anything. Even do fentanyl and OD. Whew. Well, sorry to end on that note for LA. I do still think this is a good city. You should visit. I don't know if you should live here. I don't know if it's the greatest city in the world, but it's a cool city. As for me, I've had a pretty rough last couple of months being in prison and whatnot. I think it's time for me to go relax on a beach. I'll see you there. Have a good one.